Dio's Anatomy.
Oh man.
We gotta do a Dio's Anatomy. Top 10 Dio's Anatomy.
Top 10 Diaz Anatomy. Cockqueen number 1.
We still have wait, we did Rohan. We already did that. What else do we have for JoJo? We have the original OVA, and then we have the live action Diamonds Unbreakable. And I think that's it. That's it.
Diamonds Unbreakable.
Oh man, we should have done
Jotaro.
one anime that we should have included. Top 10 anime. Mine would have been Death Note.
Josuke.
JoJo's too weird for for a lot of people.
You know what else is weird for a lot of people? Magic.
My mom. Oh.
Do you have a sellout sip over?
Hold on, writing it down.
Do you want me to send you these lists?
Yeah, you can send it to me. I'll put it into the episode.
Gian. Albert. And Jessie. Jessie.
Girlfriend.
Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Everybody.
1, 2, 3. That's only 5.
Oh, you're making your list already?
No, I'm talking about for my salad sip.
Oh.
I've only had a 5-word salad sip this whole time, but I'm doing a
Filler word?
alliteration.
Oh.
Where it starts with the same letter. Is that what alliteration is?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I just need another word.
A.
That's not the letter I started with, though.
Stop. Because you're going to include shit.
No. That's not alliteration if it's an acronym.
Oh.
Different.
I meant shit was going to be one of your words. Sorry. Shit.
Sorry, Harry. It's terrible.
You're terrible, Harry.
Oh, no. All right. I just had a random word. It starts, it ends it, but it's just technically 5 words. It's only 5 good words. Well, you want
That's
to have a drink
fine.
for this one?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. I got that beer.
I mean, if you really want to drink beer, I don't feel like drinking beer.
I don't feel like drinking beer, but
No
it's
thanks.
a cool can.
The cocaine.
So should we just clean these up then, or just leave it there?
Try it again. Okay.
Do the test all over again?
Mix them together.
Probably just put them off camera somewhere.
Okay.
Another.
Another.
I mean, I'll finish this unless you want.
You can
Take
finish.
my cup. No, I
What?
just want my cup.
You just want to put it right there.
Oh, we can just put it right there. You probably put the Coke bottle under the table.
Put you under the table.
You under the table.
Trash.
Trash. Okay. Were you able to stay awake during this movie?
Yeah.
Were you actually able to stay awake during this movie?
I was able to stay awake.
But
I didn't say but.
I thought there was a but after.
I mean, there was like a trailing ellipses right there.
Were you able? Did you watch it in parts or
Parts. I watched it in parts.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I forgive you.
You forgive me.
I don't know about you. I've seen this movie like at least once a year.
Yep.
Unintentionally sometimes, just because like it's on the Sci-Fi Channel or on like TBS or just the series is just playing just because like how old they are at this point.
Yeah.
So, very interesting.
What? What's very
to
interesting?
hear what you have to say about. This
Oh, you're
movie.
interested?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as blank as possible until we get to it.
I wonder how things would change for you if you could go back in time and watch these as a kid.
Right, because I feel like John and I are going to be very. It's hard to ignore our bias because we've seen all these movies, at least at some point read the books.
I dated a girl who read all the books.
I dated the
was-
books that read all the girls.
Oh,
Oh,
That was like her pride for like the longest time is how fast she could read these books. I don't know if she still reads the books that fast, but
yes.
okay. um. Anyway, hopefully she doesn't watch this episode. I don't think she will. It'll be fine. Anyway, any thoughts before watching it this time?
first movie I ever fell asleep during the theater in when I was a
Really?
kid. Yeah, when I was a kid.
Mm.
It's probably one of the only movies. I didn't fall asleep during Morbius, but fell asleep during Harry Potter #1
As a kid.
as a kid.
Mm.
As a kid, Morbius, I've been rocking out. I've been morbing out.
You'd be more vague.
Interesting.
I never fall asleep during movies.
I think it's
Has to be a bad movie for me to fall asleep on.
pretty disrespectful to fall asleep during any movie. It's a waste of money at that point
Yeah, it was a waste of money.
because you fell asleep. Yeah.
For your parents, not for you.
Yeah. Anyway, Albert, any thoughts before watching it this time?
No, I think our experiences were similar. We either read or watched the movies as they came out.
Yeah, I just watched the movies.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's been a long time since I read the books. Though.
I didn't read the movies at all. So,
Books.
yeah, I read the books. There's, to be honest, there have been some books that I haven't read all the way through.
Mhm.
I think there's only one book I haven't read all the way through, and that's
The
just
last one?
No. It's actually Order of the Phoenix. Like I don't know why.
That's weird.
It is pretty weird.
That's one of the better
ones,
toward
yeah.
the second half.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's just been one of the ones that I didn't get around to reading the whole thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
far as the movies and books go, one of the better ones.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the best antagonists in that one.
No spoilers
No
for
spoilers.
Jesse.
Anyway. Okay, then I'll just go ahead and get into the details. We don't have a drink this time because Jesse failed.
What?
I'm
I
just
have a
kidding.
drink.
I'm just kidding.
Go get it out of
guys.
the fridge.
This
I've had to
directed
bring it to work. I don't know
by
if that's legal.
Chris Columbus.
As long as you don't consume it, probably.
The
Yeah.
tagline is "Let the magic begin."
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Columbus made this movie?
I knew you were gonna
Yes.
make that joke, dude.
Yes, he did.
Like while I was writing this, like I just heard Jesse say Christopher Columbus. Like I was just gonna keep going.
Mike Myers is the killer? No, kidding.
No way.
Budget is estimated at $125 million.
And that was like in $2002, $2001.
$1999.
Release date of November 16th, 2001.
Oh, 1999.
Runtime of 2 hours and 32 minutes. Rated PG. A box office worldwide
$3.
$1 billion.
Billion?
$3 billion. That's good.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
this franchise
Yeah.
is
It's a good movie.
a lot of records, dude.
Very enjoyable.
Dang.
And it's the series is streaming on Max. Like I did reference that they do show them on like the Sci-Fi Channel. I think TBS is the other one.
The Hub. Oh, wrong movie.
Huh?
Done the wrong movie.
Another movie that we didn't talk about, Parasite.
Parasite.
I was considering that too.
Anyway,
That's a good one.
let's go ahead and get to our Sell That Sip. 6-word summary of the movie. We're gonna let the Debbie Downer go last. Go ahead, Albert.
All right. With my bias, it's set up for a magical and wonderful world. I think it's a really good introduction to Harry Potter. They stick pretty well to, I think, setting up the characters and the castle and the magic system into the movies going forward.
I agree. My Sell That Sip is Sunshine and Daisies for an introduction.
Mm-hmm.
I like this movie for what it is, and that's what it is. It's an introduction. As the movies go along, they definitely take a more darker, serious tone, which is what I enjoy about the series in general. But for this movie, it's just the basics. Just the basics. Just the boy
Yeah, I'm worried
who
about.
lived.
Yeah, I'm worried about talking about spoilers.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Yeah.
All right. If I found the word that fit. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah,
How bad do you think it is?
I think it's pretty mild.
You think it's mild?
I could see
I see it above Eternals for you.
I see it sub 5 for you
Sub 5. Okay.
out of 10. Yeah.
Out of 10. And you think I'm about a 5?
Yeah, I'm probably around 5.
All right. Here's my solid sip. Mere Muggle misunderstands magical mediocre movie.
Wow. Magic mediocre, huh?
Was that the word you added?
Yeah, that's what I added.
I could tell.
Yeah, it's the word I added. Originally, it was going to be Mere Muggle misunderstands magical movie. Man, I didn't know what to add.
Comma man.
I
It was
like-
a comment, man.
I like that you included mediocre though.
Yeah,
I think this movie's mediocre. Yeah.
It tells us how you feel, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm a Muggle. No magic.
I'm still waiting for my letter.
One day.
You won't get it. I keep shooting the owls. They come to your door.
Yeah, I think that's
That's what you expected.
That's what I expected.
I think as somebody new watching this,
As an adult as well.
as an adult person not seeing anything before, I could see where you feel that way.
Adult. Christopher Columbus.
Wow.
He went to. I almost said Gryffindor. Hogwarts.
All right. We rate the
He's
movie.
an adult.
I was gonna try to do a poem for Harry Potter. I was like, I don't got that.
Okay, let's go ahead and just get into the rating then. Out of 10
Snitches.
magical rats.
Magical rats.
No, I'm just kidding.
John, I'm gonna try to rate this amongst all the other Harry Potter movies.
Okay, let me get a notepad down actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I might change as we watch these.
So I'm just gonna put it. I mean, I'm gonna Sorcerer's Stone, and then
Harry Potter 2. Harry Potter 3.
Albert. Go ahead. What are you?
I'm giving this a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was expecting higher. But you're ranking it based on other movies.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also giving it a 7 though. I feel like it's kind of hard for us to not rank this based off the other movies. So
Yep.
because we've already watched them. But I agree. I think it's a 7. I think it's a good movie. It's just very basic. They play a lot of things safe.
Mm-hmm. Story straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plot twist at the end, I guess.
Yeah, and the end, it ends quickly
Mm-hmm.
after the climax.
Just the way Mother likes it. 7.
7. Yep.
Okay.
5.
6.
Ooh.
6. Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
6.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hopeful then.
Yeah. I'm hopeful too.
Okay.
He's not bad. He might have taste.
Jesse has taste.
Yeah, I remember watching this a year ago and not hating it,
Mm-hmm.
and rewatching it, I thought it's a solid movie, but I see some of the shortcomings of it.
Of this movie.
Of this movie, yeah. Of this movie.
I think I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
very fair.
Yeah.
Some trivia that I had is that J.K. Rowling handpicked some of the characters, some of the actors.
Actors? Okay.
Yeah. Severus Snape was one of them.
Okay.
I forget his name. I didn't put it down. I only.
Ebenezer Scrooge? No.
No.
I'm kidding.
Shoot, Alan.
Oh.
Alan Rickman.
Rickman.
Yep.
Yeah, she handpicked him, and Professor McGonagall and Hagrid all three of those.
Yeah, like I feel the same way about Alan Rickman. Like he was made
yeah.
for Severus Snape.
Yeah, he was.
She gave him details
What?
About the future,
about the future.
Oh,
how to act his character.
interesting.
She was really invested in him. Which, seeing this movie after knowing that, I can definitely see why.
Yeah, and that's also controversial amongst Harry Potter fans about is Snape a good character or not? Yeah, but we'll save that. Yeah, no, don't read spoilers.
No, I won't. I can't read.
Good.
It's fine.
All right,
I don't read.
My secret captain. I can't read.
subtitles. What are those?
I'm always not reading.
What is reading?
In Russia, book reads me.
in Mother Russia. I don't know.
I'm just a book.
I'm not a muggle.
What else? What else did I see? Child actors were actually doing their real schoolwork to make it seem more realistic.
Awesome. In their wizard robes.
Yeah. Very interesting that they did it that way. Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered to me any. Yeah. There wasn't too much into this one that I cared for.
Is he who must not be named? I'm probably saying it wrong. Is he played by or voiced by the character he's played by, actor he's played by later, or he's just a
Nope.
random voice?
No, different voice.
Different
Okay.
different voice, different person.
Okay.
Even the face.
Eventually.
But let me go ahead and get into the characters.
Mm.
Daniel Radcliffe plays Harry Potter. Rupert Grint plays Ron Weasley. Emma Watson plays Hermione Granger. I don't know why I was going into an accent, but anyway.
Yeah.
Robbie
British accent.
Coltrane plays Hagrid.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Harris plays Albus Dumbledore, version 1. Ian Hart plays Professor Quirrell.
Squirrel, but Quirrell.
Quirrell. And then Richard Brimmer plays Backhead Face Guy. Plays He Who Must Not Be Named in this one.
And Alan
But-
Rickman.
Yeah, I only included like the really, really, really main characters in this movie just because otherwise I'd just be...
There's a lot of people.
There's a
A
lot
lot
of
of big
people.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, with the exception of McGonagall and Snape, these are the ones you see the most of. You do see a lot of McGonagall and Snape, but I'd consider them more side characters in this one.
In
Yeah.
this movie, yeah.
I feel like they definitely have bigger roles than...
Later
I mean,
movies.
yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it then. Likes, dislikes, everything in between.
I want to talk about anything you misunderstand.
Anything I misunderstand?
Yeah.
I did have questions. I didn't write them down.
Anything you can think of
Um,
about Harry, about Hogwarts, about
the...
Voldemort,
Yeah.
about the world.
was that Voldemort in the woods? Or
Yes.
was that someone else?
That was
That's
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
So how did he get him back on someone's head?
That was
It
Quirrell.
was Quirrell, yeah.
Oh, that was him? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Interesting. What other questions do I have?
I think this one is pretty... While you think of more questions, I think this one is pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
and
it is. Yeah.
It's they definitely play it safe in a lot of areas.
Right.
Just very by the book.
Yeah.
It's
If you read the books, there's more explanation, but in the movies, there's going to be more explanation in the second and going forward movies.
Okay.
yeah. This one, I mean, this book is I think the smallest of the
Definitely.
by far.
Don't they get bigger pretty
They
much
do.
every time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's why the seventh book is broken into two parts.
That's why 6 movies is 1.5 movies. No kidding.
Okay.
anyway,
They hit and they miss.
Swing and a miss.
yeah. This movie, like I rated it a 7 because like from a nostalgia factor, I enjoy this movie, but it's just very next onto the next thing, onto the next thing, onto the next thing. There's some mystery involved in it with like who who the bad guy is. Like they lead you down the path that like it's Snape the whole time.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
I think as a child and as just like a book reader in general, I feel like you never would have thought it would be Quirrell until the end, and then you kind of go back and see things.
He acts weird.
Yeah.
He acts weird enough for you to suspect.
But
he
in
might be.
the book, they explain that he has like a stutter, and because of like a trip that he went to, where he came back like just terrified.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there's dialogue in there in the book that gives a little bit more explanation as to why his character is like that. But then they just kind of put him in the background for the most part, which I think is really well done.
Right.
Like he's there, you see him.
He's on screen still,
He's on screen doing stuff.
but Snape is in the center.
But yeah, your main focus is on Snape because from the perspective of our protagonists,
Right.
Yeah, it
like,
seems a
that's
certain
who.
way.
Yeah, that's the one that's most suspicious because of like how he treats Harry, how
He's dressed. He's in all black.
All black. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like him and Harry always like make eye contact, and it's just like he looks like he kind of hates him.
Mr.
Right.
Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you pay attention to Quirrell, and then you can see him doing stuff in the background,
Mm.
like doing his own chant during the Quidditch match.
Who plays Agent Smith in The
Agent S-
Matrix? What's his
Hugo
name?
Weaving.
Yeah. Imagine him as Snape.
Would've been-
Mr.
That might-
Potterson.
Mr. Potter.
That might work too. But yeah, Alan Rickman
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
I only know him for this movie. These movies.
And then the next reboot is gonna be Snape as
Fun. Oh, that's
well,
another.
Alan Rickman passed away.
well no but
Oh,
you make him Mr. Agent
Hugo
Smith.
Weaving.
Hugo
okay,
Weaving.
I see.
And then Harry Potter is Keanu Reeves. Not kidding.
Anyway,
There were guns.
actually, a bit of trivia. Since Jessie put up the reboot stuff, they're actually making a TV series. Of Harry Potter.
There's I've read a fan fiction where Harry Potter has a gun in this world.
Harry's got a
It's pretty
gun.
funny.
He goes to the wine shop, comes out with a gun.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, no, I'll bring it up later. I'll
Go
bring it
ahead.
up
No,
later.
no, bring it up now.
The Phoenix one,
Uh-huh.
Voldemort has it. The other one does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't say his name.
Oh well,
I'm just kidding.
they say his name all the time in this movie. He's not even strong enough to hear.
The only one that says it is Harry, because he doesn't know.
I feel like one other person says it too.
Albus.
Oh yeah, because he's not afraid, right? He's not afraid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Another thing, and like, it sucks that the actor like passed away before the second movie released, but after the second movie was filmed. He's not. I definitely don't like him as Dumbledore
Compared to who plays him later.
Yeah, in the other three, in the other
The other
Four
movies.
In the other
movies.
movies.
Yes.
The other movies.
Yeah, the other movies. Like he's very he just seems more old than anything, as where like Dumbledore he's old, like he's definitely like one of the oldest people ever
Mm-hmm.
in the history of this world.
Okay.
Anyway, but
I don't know. You could have worded it like
I'm
that.
pretty sure Mrs. McGonagall has a pretty good competition with him,
it's Professor McGonagall to you.
Mister.
Anyway. But like, even though he is old, he is very active and like and capable, and this actor just doesn't.
But also, his character doesn't have too much screen time, so he doesn't have to be.
Yeah, that's fine for this movie.
Yeah.
You don't know. He could, under his robe, he could just be ripped.
Like in Hunter x Hunter.
Once you see
Don't say that.
What do you mean?
once you see the change, I wonder how you'll feel about it.
I know of the change.
I know you know of the change, but like once you actually see,
Watch it.
yeah, watch it. Yeah.
I don't remember the second movie or the third movie,
Okay.
but I've seen parts of them. So it'll basically be like I'm going in with new eyes.
Yeah. That's why we want to avoid spoilers for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Believe me, I'm not gonna look up spoilers for this
Okay.
series.
What do you like about this one?
I like us. I like how the movie gives it to Harry like we don't know it either, which is good. It doesn't expect us to know anything.
Yeah.
I don't think does too much exposition. It tells us a story of Harry going to his classes and eventually culminating into a story with maybe 1.5 unlikely friends going on to an adventure at the end, which I like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he basically he didn't even know he was a wizard a couple months before he started school, and then all of a sudden, you're a wizard, Harry, and that's what the first half of the movie like explores, just like him trying to understand like who he is as just like a person in this world, because he is extremely famous for his lack of actions.
Yeah, for nothing he's
been done. Yeah.
Right.
And then everyone has like these expectations of him, and like he
Right.
doesn't know anything about this world.
He's learning the social dynamics. He's learning what these houses are, who the type of person goes into these houses, and learning about Quidditch. It's my favorite part. Yeah.
And
now
then
this is pod racing.
this this movie has like that old where it's just kind of like you could tell the CGI parts and like the special effects, like they kind of stand out. And
A little bit.
I think they're really good for
they are for
2001.
the time, yeah.
Yeah, they held up.
But they have like a certain
Decently.
charm to them, like
Yeah.
Yeah. The troll doesn't quite fit there.
I think that was probably the worst one,
A little
but
bit.
like the dragon and then
seeing the
snitch.
kids.
the snitch, the brick wall, like that was pretty good. Like I was very surprised.
Yeah. I mean, Shrek came out the same year.
Yeah. Shrek's better movie.
Oh,
Is it though?
I would say
Yeah.
they're close.
Say they're close, but Harry Potter beats it barely.
I maybe it's nostalgia, probably.
I'd watch Harry Potter more than I ever would Shrek.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that ever's gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
I didn't get it.
That's
That's the first line.
that's
of
the
movie.
first line of the movie. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
What movie?
Shrek.
Oh, I was like, of this movie? I was like, I don't remember that.
We watch enough Shrek where we know the first line of the movie.
Okay.
Well, it's the end of the monologue he has reading the
It's
book.
the first line of Shrek
Yeah.
that Shrek says.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What a bunch of nerds. Okay. Ask your questions. Like, what do you got for us? You should have wrote stuff down. That's your homework for the next movies.
Yeah.
Write down all my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that next time.
Any questions on the school?
I did have a question. I guess there's probably an answer. I probably won't like it, but why do they break them up into houses? Competition breeds
Yep.
breeds
Basically.
good, better results.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
just
gist
don't
of it.
understand why you put all the. This is my view of it. All the bad kids in one house.
It's tropes.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
why would you
the
do that?
houses? If I could put, they're like, if you could put them into one word, ideas. That's what they're for.
Yeah.
It's,
Like the philosophy of that house. Like,
Yeah.
right. Ambition is a big thing with Slytherin,
Yeah.
and
It's not necessarily that they're bad, but because of their ambition, they're more likely to.
Easily corruptible.
Yeah.
or
they're more
something.
likely to do bad things.
Dark
for their
side of the
ambition.
fools.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean they're bad, but typically.
I didn't. Oh, we're not in the negatives yet, but we'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get
Well,
there.
I mean, we're just talking about it. You
Yeah.
just say whatever you want to say.
I don't like how all the main characters are in the same house.
I mean, it's.
I wish they were like some of them were in different houses and they still
Yeah.
like cross those lines. Like you get a little bit of interaction with Draco Malfoy, but like that was a decent dynamic. But
I mean, if you're gonna have like a mystery film in general, your characters have to be able to like access and communicate with each other.
yeah, I mean everyone they're not like
But they're
they
not
have
gonna.
classes together and everything. So
I mean, in this movie, they definitely like show them having classes together. In the books, they're split up
different.
more.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, okay.
And in the books, like they occasionally share classes with other.
Just electives, not the core classes.
Ironically, probably yeah.
Okay.
Like every now and then they have like I think they call them like double classes where they share that class with another house,
Yeah.
but it's only one other house.
Yeah, at the most usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then on top of that, like they don't know where the other common rooms are.
That's a big thing. Is the common rooms are a big idea and meeting place for these books and movies. It's a central place that they can meet.
The common room is a place where they have dinner,
No,
eating.
the common room is for their house only.
Oh, okay.
It's
Word.
behind the picture for the Gryffindors.
Okay.
They're in other locations in
yeah.
the castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of why the three main characters have to be in the same common room or in the same house because they have to have a place where they can openly communicate whenever they want.
They have magic. They can just. Hello, Draco.
They. Hello, are you there?
Speako, Spello,
Silencio.
Hable, Mexico.
But, I mean, yeah, they're still like very young, like just barely learning how to use magic in general. So, in future books or in future movies as well, there are other cast central characters that are from.
Spit it out, man.
I'm trying to figure out how to say the word.
Other supporting characters.
There's other supporting characters that are from other houses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll get that interaction later on. Let's see. What did I like about it? The acting was pretty good for the most part. Some of the characters are annoying, but they're supposed to be annoying and they're kids. So
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
Who's annoying to you? You better not say Emma Watson.
Emma Watson and Ron Weasley, but that's their character. Like she's a book
She's
nerd.
definitely very annoying in this movie.
She's a book nerd. No one likes her because she's like a. I don't know if she's
know-it-all. Goody two shoes.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah. Spit it out, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, also Ron's annoying, but he's also like a goofball too. So like I understand that's her character, and that
They're all 11
it's
year olds.
supposed to be.
They were all us at 11 years old.
Yeah.
And 11-year-olds are annoying.
Yeah, I'm definitely Ron. Who's Hermione? This guy, he knows more.
But that's why I looked at him.
He likes you. Snape is good. Dumbledore is good. McGonagall is decent.
Yeah.
She's
She's the headmaster for Gryffindor.
yeah,
Or she's the head of house.
head of house. When they go to her and they tell her, oh, like we know about Sorcerer's Stone, and then she's just like,
That's why they're going to her.
yeah, they're like no. What did she say to them again? I can't remember. Like, don't speak about it again, or
Yeah. And go back to your dorms.
go back to your
quietly.
dorms immediately, quietly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Throughout the movie, are certain characters actually pushing Harry to the stone?
No, but other characters are trying to get to the stone too.
Okay, yeah. I understand the other characters are getting to the stone.
Yep.
But I feel like other characters are either teaching them or saying things that are going to make Harry want to go after it, or are pushing him directly, secretly to it. Dumbledore's not saying, oh, the mirror's going to be moved, don't look for it again, wink, wink, wink.
I don't want to say that.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's a spoiler, don't worry about it.
Dumbledore in this movie, I feel like he is definitely wanting to be neutral. He's not trying to push Harry.
Okay. All right. He's not trying to push
Not
it.
openly.
Yeah. Okay.
He says he definitely means for Harry to look for it, but he also wants to have have Harry make it out of his own choice.
Okay.
That's a better way of saying it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why you would send Harry down there with the three-headed dog, with Voldemort, with wizards that totally outclass him. Like, it just doesn't really make sense
It's
to me.
this is where the future comes into play and what
Yeah.
other characters know
Yeah.
and how the magic works in this
Okay.
world about knowing the future
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but
and
then
the past.
but then it, like he's not intentionally sending him there.
But he's not stopping him either.
He's not he's not stopping him either.
Yeah,
And I mean,
he's an enabler.
he
Dumbledore is.
he's a kid. Like, he already knows about this stuff. They've already been doing research on it. They've been suspicious of Snape for basically most of the film.
Yeah.
Like, every time Harry is like looking at Snape, like something's happening, whether it be because of like his reaction to Quirrell instead. But, yeah. So they openly want to stop this person who they think hates Harry.
Yeah.
And so they're doing it however they can, and because like the adults aren't really listening to them or helping out in any way, they just keep saying, "Oh, well, you know,
We got this taken care of.
it's taken care of. You don't have to worry about it." Then that's why they kind of go and do it.
Yeah,
on
they
their
have to do it on their own that way. I think the beginning is slow, but it builds up and it teaches you enough, if especially for me that hasn't read any books, to get you into the middle of the movie. The middle of the movie is good.
Yeah.
Middle of the movie is good. It like that's I think the better part. And I think towards the ends, I just didn't like the ending.
Yeah, it ends quickly.
Yeah, it ends quickly, but it's just like
You don't like the ending because of like
the specific challenges that they have to go is their specific strengths. Like, it's very particular. It's very weird.
It matches up with them.
Yeah, like, and if the characters were really thinking, they would have probably solved them in different ways other than
The way they
doing
did.
the way they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're kids.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, that's the
kids, but
pass
they're
I
smart
give
kids.
them.
Like, there's also minus Ron, they're also like pretty good at what they do. Ron's okay, but
I mean,
it's not great.
The endings. This book was made for kids,
Yeah,
so it's gonna lean that way for the ending.
In the books, they have other like I think they have like two other
Two or three.
challenges. Yeah,
Mhm.
that they have to solve,
yeah,
and one's for like each specific class like that they were part of.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Each of the teachers gave something to protect the stone.
yeah.
I personally don't mind it because I mean that's just kind of how a movie works, right? Like everything leading up to the ending happens for a reason.
Right.
We find out that Harry's very talented with flying because in the end he needs to do a flying trial. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like when the lady, I forgot the professor of the broom class. Hooch. When she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take Mr. Longbottom over here. No
Mhm.
one get on their thing." Okay, obviously these two are gonna be great flyers just cause. And then not only does he not get in trouble, which there's a lot of stuff about how certain characters are rewarded and not rewarded. I don't like.
Oh yeah,
It's like
favoritism.
rigged. It's like rigged.
yeah.
The houses bug me so
That's-
much.
That's the point.
That's so dumb.
That's the point. There's favoritism in this series.
Yeah. Not only does not get in trouble, but he's appointed the new Quidditch. What's the Seeker.
Yes.
And so
he didn't get in trouble because he was spotted specifically by his headmistress,
yeah,
who they needed a
Seeker.
secret. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
well,
definitely favoritism by McGonagall.
yeah.
Hooch probably would have cared, but McGonagall does not
Yeah,
care
Hooch
about
would
him
have
flying.
cared. Yeah.
She also did not know that there was a no flying rule at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, she's by the rules person.
Yeah.
However, in the book, like she does kind of threaten Harry that if he doesn't follow through with this, then he will get in trouble.
If he doesn't follow through with the Seeker position,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like you better do this or else.
Basically, yeah.
Oh man, I'm more interested in the books than I am in the movies right now.
I mean, the books just give that extra bit of detail,
Yeah,
Okay.
as they should.
it's more flavor, definitely.
Yeah. So he's a seeker to have the ability to catch the snitch, to have the ability to catch the key later on.
Yep.
Ron's really good at chess. Hermione is just really good at everything. So that it's just the chambers that they showed us were just too specific, and I don't know why Harry didn't keep that broom. Did anything happen to that broom?
No.
No.
Should
They
have
just
kept it.
fly in.
But
through-
why?
Should have kept it.
Why?
I would have flown over all those pieces.
He wouldn't have been able to get past that without participating in the chess game.
Really?
The door's locked.
The door's
Doors
locked.
Yeah, basically.
The only way they can make it to the next room is by participating in the enchantments of that room.
Oh, okay. But do you have to be sitting on the pieces to move them?
Probably not.
No, because
But they needed
moved.
the extra pieces.
But they
but
need,
they didn't have to have Ron on the night. So dumb.
Okay,
That's
I
dumb.
guess, yeah.
you might be right about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They never really clarify if he actually has to be on the night but it doesn't have anything.
But yeah,
direct.
like John was saying, the gist of it is you have to participate in the enchantments,
Yeah.
solve them, and then you can pass.
There's a
That's
spell
why you
that.
couldn't. That's why you couldn't use Alohomora.
I'm almost positive like he wouldn't be able to move that night piece if he wasn't on it because there's no horseman on it.
Was there a horseman on the other night?
Yeah.
There's
I
a
mean,
spell Hermione knows that it would have solved it.
I don't think so. Because you got to remember they're following Quirrell at this point,
Yeah.
and the pieces were already
Yeah.
destroyed, so they had to replace those pieces.
So he beat it in 3 moves. Beat it with 3 casualties, but none to the other side. What?
What?
So he checkmated it. I'm gonna look up some chess strategies right now.
No, Quirrell probably lost in pawns,
Yeah, but he also lost
but he
knight
at
partially
least lost
and
a
a
castle.
rook
Yeah,
and a bishop.
he's lost a rook, bishop, and knight.
Yeah. All right, I'm focusing on the dumb things.
You're being a little too
But-
nitpicky on it.
Yeah.
I was in chess club for a little bit.
And you're terrible.
Wasn't that good, but I could beat you.
I
I'm
don't
down
think
to
that's true.
I'm down to play some chess though, if you want it.
All right, wizard chess.
Sure.
So after the chess room, what's next? Is it just the mirror?
That was it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. Staircase to the mirrors.
Okay. What did I like about the mirror room?
And that's Albus's contribution to protecting the stone.
Okay.
Is providing the mirror and the enchantment of how the stone shows up.
Okay. There was something about. Oh yeah, when he's taking off his robe or his turban. That's when I would have just went for it.
Went
That's
for
what I
what?
went for. Just went for the head. That's what I went
The
for.
reveal?
But he
As-
doesn't know.
It doesn't matter. He's the bad guy. He'd been like, abracadabra, bam, just kill him.
I
Take that wand and you
Again,
know.
this is his first year at Hogwarts, learning very basic
That's
spells.
where the broomstick comes in right there.
Hit it with the broomstick. He's in his first year learning really basic spells. Like I don't think he really knows how to protect or fight.
He
in
knows how to
general.
explode a feather, so I would
He
have
does not
exploded
know how to
him.
explode a feather.
Yeah, he knows how to levitate a feather.
I would just levitate and crushed him. Like this. They're smart when they need to be.
Okay, against a wizard that is like way more experienced than him.
His
that's-
hand, right?
You're also you're thinking too much about like magic happens without wands too. So him not having a wand does not mean anything, even if he's unwrapping his turban.
I'd been like, turban having wrapped around his hands. He'd been like, ah, I can't breathe in here.
I'm
I
almost
can't breathe
positive.
this thing.
I'm almost positive it would have worked out how you imagine it to.
He's just dumb.
Yeah, Jesse's just dumb.
No, Harry's just dumb.
No, you're just dumb.
I would've solved it.
But Harry's not dumb because he's not doing it. Harry's dumb because he doesn't know it.
I don't know. The ending, I just didn't like. It was just too.
That's the as a
It's the weakest
standalone
part.
movie, not knowing anything about the future. Yeah, Harry is going into this blind.
Yeah. I guess like the mom spell, like
Yeah.
I understand that. Like that's what you would do if you were trying to protect your child.
Right.
I'm looking forward to see like the whole backstory with the
Yeah,
parents and
it-
everything and
yep.
Voldemort. So
They talk more about it.
I'm waiting for that. Yeah.
And then we'll
Trivia-
come back to this and be like, you just dumb.
Trivia for this series. Movie 4 I've watched the most. And
Okay.
not by choice, but
Okay.
I don't know why. I've seen it at least 4 times.
So you do know some of the backstory then.
I forgot it. But I've seen it 4 times.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm glad you forgot it then.
At least you've only watched number 4 and not maybe 5 or 6.
I feel like
4 is pretty big though.
4 is really big,
4 is
Yeah.
pretty big.
especially for what we're talking about.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I forgot it. So
Hey, well, don't watch it again until we talk about it.
watching it right now.
Oh, I remember now.
Download it.
Yeah, 4 is pretty big.
Okay. All right.
Explains a lot.
Yeah. All right. I can say I'm neither excited nor dreading going forward.
I feel like the movies definitely get better as they go.
I thought Albert said the first 3 were the best.
For me, the first 3 are the best, but it does get more interesting because it's a whole series. It's a whole.
It gradually goes from being
Yeah.
a children's movie to a young adult
Young
movie.
adult, yeah.
Right.
I think when I was looking at ironically, the Half-Blood Prince is labeled as PG. I don't understand how, but as they get older, it becomes a PG-13 movie.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand how.
Number 5 is Half-Blood Prince.
Number 6.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand how that one got a PG rating, but
really PG?
unless I just can't read. but
Maybe you misread.
But it's a movie that I don't know if I could say like if it's true for everyone, but you grew up with these movies as they
Yeah.
released and the book or the books.
Yeah.
yeah, PG rating.
Interesting. I don't know. Well, I'm saying interesting because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
If I wanted to watch a series with a snake main villain and a magic system with annoying kids, I got an anime for that.
What is it?
Believe it.
An hour or 2 is too long.
And stupid.
I
wanna
rather
talk
watch
about-
Naruto.
You want to talk about not knowing what to do in certain situations?
Naruto.
Rasengan. I know what to do.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Shadow Clone Jutsu with a
Rasengan.
giant Rasengan.
He does some pretty interesting things with shadow clones.
And Rasen Shuriken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like Naruto, like that series is basically like Harry Potter movie 1 through 2. It's not like with Harry Potter, you get to see him. How old is he? 8, 9, 10?
He's 11 in this
11?
In the
Okay.
first movie.
And then he grows up and he's probably like 18, 19,
Eventually.
maybe.
Yep.
Eventually. So Naruto's like 11, 12, and then like 17. So it's just like you don't get to see that progression.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry Potter, you can. And with the books especially, you can see like
What
that
would we have
progression.
seen?
Huh?
What would have been different?
It would have been different.
Like what?
He's
Hi
learning
guys,
how to,
I'm back. I have my Rasengan.
Got 2 Rasengan's.
he's learning how to tame the tail beast. He's learning
Yeah.
how to eventually get the sage mode. Like he's learning different things, chakra natures.
He learns that as a teenager, as a late teenager, though. We
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah, we see that.
Yeah, what the stuff that you're talking about we're missing, we don't need to see it because he comes back with that stuff.
Yeah, we see a progression with Naruto.
Yeah.
But like the thing I would say that I think is matching your idea is like Pokemon Ash. He does not grow up.
Yeah.
He's always 11
yeah.
until like the very end when he wins a championship.
Yeah.
Finally, after like 20 years.
I'm gonna use my
Shadow
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
I'm gonna use the same Pikachu.
I don't know. For some reason
That didn't work. Let me use more Shadow
I've
Clone
always
Jutsus.
seen like a weird parallel between Naruto and Harry Potter, but it's just dots I'm connecting that really that coincidentally both have a snake themed villain
Okay.
and the power system and the 3 like characters per. Wait, they're not really a team, but they just pair themselves, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, they become a. Do they ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, become a team?
Yeah.
Okay.
They stick together.
I feel like they in the books, at least in the first book, it takes Hermione a while to kind of warm up to them.
Yeah.
Like she's around because they go to class together.
Mhm.
She really doesn't have anyone else to hang out with.
She's nerdy but less bossy in the books, I think.
She starts off really bossy
Yeah.
and just really know it all, but
Yeah.
then like they change her just like she changes them.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, it's a decent movie. I was afraid going into it. Honestly.
That would be boring.
That was gonna be boring, or that I just wasn't gonna like it at all.
Like fourth time I've hit my mic today.
Yeah. But it's a decent start. I'm hoping that
It's a good payoff.
they don't get worse.
I don't feel like they do.
Overall, I think they don't get worse.
Okay. That's a plus.
I enjoy watching the later movies more than.
The first couple.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think they do a good job of adding interesting twists and turns with their antagonists and their supporting cast that, like, hindsight can always be 20/20. Like, you can always just be like, oh, I saw that coming from a mile away. But in reality, like, I think they do a good job of keeping things fresh and leaving you on your toes.
What jelly bean did he eat that he did not made him not want to eat jelly beans or those candies?
Dumbledore?
Yeah,
First one was vomit.
vomit, and then he got earwax.
Yes. Alas.
I was trying to get Bean Boozled before I got here, but didn't have time.
I've had them before, so
Yeah,
Some are pretty
it's
gross.
fun.
yeah,
It's fun.
that's fun.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have had Bean Boozled without Harry Potter.
Yeah, they're right.
yeah, probably.
So
Probably.
respect,
Respect for Bean Boozled and Harry
Respect no jutsu.
respect no jutsu. Oh yeah, and if all else fails, at least Naruto can just talk about the power of friendship.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Hokage one day.
I'll be head wizard one day.
He never says that. No,
Head
doesn't
wizard.
doesn't even care. I think what Harry Potter wants to do is just be a normal boy.
Normal magic boy.
Normal magic boy. He doesn't want the fame. He just wants to learn.
And he wants a family.
He has a scar right here, a birthmark.
Okay. Thanks for telling us.
He's just a stand user.
No.
Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do.
I was actually gonna go with the JoJo tune, and I completely went into something else. So it was gonna be the like, what is it? It was like a do-do-do-do.
You're doing Final Countdown. Or Jessie was.
No, that's what I ended up going with. But what's
Okay.
the JoJo tune where it's just like
What part? There's like a bunch of iterations of it.
part 3 or part 4
Mm.
at the end, or maybe part 2 at the end where they play the music.
Yeah.
No, how it starts like.
I'm trying to remember now. I'm just thinking of part 6 right now with the guitar.
How's it go?
I don't know.
Roundabout?
You're not gonna no.
For the conclusion of an
no
episode?
no, I'm talking about Jolene's theme where I don't know, for some reason if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna sound like the Dark Knight or something
Just
like
do
that. I'm just blanking as soon as you said it.
Make your dreams come true.
No.
Just do it.
No, don't make me. I don't know. It's just a guitar. It's like
I think it's part 2.
I don't know. I have no musical.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
That's
I know you're
Roundabout.
getting. No.
Yeah.
No? I thought you were doing the actual like theme for like Jotaro's theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the very beginning of it, I can't see.
Dun, 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 dun.
No,
Not that one?
that didn't sound anything like it sounded like in my mind.
Okay.
We'll cut this part out, but we need to end this Jotaro's theme. I feel like we're close, but we're not close.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about now.
No, that's ending. Once I find it, I feel like we'll all be like, oh. Do you have anything more to say about Harry Potter? Or is it mid-credits stuff where they go to like, where they like
What?
go to
There's-
commercials?
What?
Talk about JoJo's?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about JoJo's. I'm like, Harry Potter. I'm like, mid-kit ready? I'm like, there was an after credit scene?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out later. On the Dio's Anatomy podcast, we'll do all JoJo ties.
Dio's Anatomy.
When you're gone, that's the episode we're doing.
Okay.
No, that's not it. It's gonna bother me, dude.
I know. That's
You're
why I
talking
tried
about
to.
one of the themes, not one of like the sound.
Not
like,
the endings, not the outros, not the intros.
right.
I'm assuming it's a theme, but I don't know which one. I'll listen to all the JoJo soundtracks on the way home, and I'll figure it out.
Or John will and text us when we're driving home. Yeah, that's roundabout.
It's roundabout.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
that part.
Oh, the very ending. Oh, okay. To be continued. You should have said to be continued.
I couldn't think of it. Okay. Albert said it though.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
Thank you.
We solved it.
Anything else to
Finally.
say about Harry Potter? Make sure you cut out like that dead space.
We're gonna cut. I'm gonna cut it
Yeah,
out. I'm
okay.
gonna cut it out.
Anything else to say about Harry Potter?
No.
I'm looking forward to rewatching it.
Me too. So next week we're doing Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner's Azkaban.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are 3 chamber secrets in this one.
I don't get it.
Those are all secret chambers.
What?
The trial
What are you talking about?
rooms.
The plant room.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. What's so secret about this secret chamber coming up?
You'll see.
You see,
Okay.
because it's actually a secret.
Well, these are secrets too.
No, they weren't. They were pretty open about it.
Only to the people that snuck around.
The next movie is a bigger secret.
An actual secret.
Oh,
It's a bigger secret. Less people know about it.
Than the 5.
Yep.
I mean, I think all the adults know about.
All the adults
Yeah.
definitely know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Quirrell.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, okay. Well, with that being said, Jackson plugs. Subscribe to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Twitter.
Twitter. We got Twitter now.
No, it's X now.
Don't ignore me. It's late. I still,
Facebook,
Instagram.
TikTok.
OnlyFans.
Like, share, comment. Let us know what you guys thought about the first movie of Harry Potter. Like, how do you guys enjoy the books and the movies? Would you prefer reading the books or the movies?
Did you fall asleep when you were a kid watching the first one? Or am I the only person?
You're the only one.
You're the only one.
This has been the Legendary Sip Podcast, and join us next time for the Chamber of Secrets, because it's actually a secret chamber.
Woohoo!
Will this be the sip we've been looking for?
Bye.
Bye.
The 36 Chamber of Secrets.
The 30.
He's just doing kung fu training. Yeah! Yeah. I don't need magic. I got muscles.
I got this gun.
There's animes that have muscle magic theme.